Thanks, Manolo. High school graduations are coming up. Thousands here in Hawaii will go on to college. Almost as many will not. And some who started high school as freshmen won't cross the finish line. Gina Mangieri is always investigating and has more on what the DOE does and does not know about its students. Gina?
Well, we looked at the public school graduation and college enrollment rates to find out what's next for high school seniors. What we found renews a call for attention to alternative paths for learning.
Get the balloons and the lei ready. Hawaii high school seniors will soon have a lot to celebrate. Around 10,000 students are expected to graduate soon, and many of them will be going on to college, around 55%.
It's great that we're at 55, and we've actually exceeded, right, the 25.
As in the DOE target set years back of having 55% of working-age adults hold a 2- or 4-year degree by the year 2025. But the college-going numbers have stagnated, stuck for years around the 55% mark. Of those, 22% are taking the 2-year path, the rest starting a 4-year program. Joan Lewis is a longtime educator and member of the Education Institute of Hawaii, which aims for more transparency in public schools.
Is college going to be the thing that is going to help our students be able to thrive in our community? Yes, in some ways it will be, but I think there are other avenues too, and we need to find ways to really count those.
The Department of Education sets up benchmark and data tracking, still heavily college-weighted in the college and career readiness reports.
Is the college pressure such that those kids who don't choose that feel that they're less than?
And I think that's something that goes beyond the DOE, and it is something we all struggle with. I think that we keep talking about college as if that's what the good kids do or the smart kids do. I don't think we're talking enough, or that we as the adults in the community have an experience that tells us, you know what, there's a lot of value in a lot of different paths.
The DOE tells me it is seeing growth in the Career Technical Education Program completers. They say that, combined with steady college enrollment numbers, show graduates are leaving high school prepared. But what about the students whose path does not make it to the end of the high school finish line? Last year, just over 11,000 out of the nearly 13,000 plus who started as freshmen graduated high school as the class of 2018. The year before that, under 11,000 made it to graduation in Hawaii of the nearly 13,000 who had started as freshmen.
What would be great for us is if there was a way to do better tracking beyond us, and that doesn't necessarily exist as part of our system right now.
They're not all dropouts. A student could move to a private school or off-island, and recent population decline can make the graduation rate look smaller too. Educators agree the DOE should find a way to better track individual students from high school start to finish to help those at risk of dropping out or needing an alternative way to finish high school equivalency.
I know that if a student didn't cross that finish line, I wouldn't be able to rest at night if I didn't think I had done everything I could think of, like kitchen sink kind of everything, to help clear whatever barriers I could.
Now, we'll follow up on the graduation rates, the college-going headcount, and technical career numbers of readiness for the class of 2019 and beyond. And we'll follow any improvements in tracking and transparency. Back to you.